guys, this is Eve with Scrapbooking with Me, and we are going to make another page today. Now, all of our pages are not going to be like this one, like the one that we made yesterday. All of them are not going to be this way. We're going to make some different pockets and tucks and different things. I think I've got two that are made like that. I also had lots of questions last night about how many pages are we going to put in here. We're going to put probably 7. I think if I put 7 with all of the flaps and different things, that'll be enough for 30 days of journaling. So let's go ahead and make this pocket. Now the base pieces on the pockets are going to be the same. This is an 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch on each end. So your bases are going to be the same. It's just going to be different things that we're going to put on them. So 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. And then this will be the top part that goes on there. That's the same size, 7.5 at 5.5. So let's go ahead and put these together first before we do anything else. I hope you guys are making this along with me. I want to see some of yours. And you can make your pockets and pages and different things, all different sizes. You don't have to make them just like me. I'm just making ones like I feel like that I can journal in and use. I've got some score tape somewhere. Aha, I see it. So feel free to just make yours any way that you want to. Now we're going to put this on this side like that. Our flaps this way, because I like for these to go to the inside just so that they're hidden and it looks like one continuous pocket. Sorry, my nose is itching off this morning. Somebody's coming to visit me. So go ahead and pull your backing off of that one side and put some art glitter glue, or you can use a glue stick, anything that you want on there, just to keep it from sticking immediately, so you have time to kind of wiggle it just a little bit. And then go ahead and pull the other end off. Go. We've got our open pocket again. Now, this one I'm going to do a little bit different. As you can see, I've got my little notes here. I do want to make a flap on here, but I'm not sure that I want the flap as large as the pocket like my other one was. Yeah, I think I do. Okay, so this flap is cut at 6 by 7.5, and on the 6-inch side you're going to score at 1/2 inch. Again, all of these measurements will be over on my blog as well. Well, there will be a link on my blog to the PDF. So all you have to do is go to my blog link below, then click on the link that says PDF or Cricut files, and all of the measurements will be over on the PDF. And then the cutouts, if you've got a Cricut, the cutouts will be on Cricut, and then the PDF cutouts will be on the PDF file. I hope that made sense. After I was saying it, it didn't seem like it made any sense. Okay, let's put some of this on here. Well, I'm just spreading glue everywhere this morning. And, ooh. Well, look at me. I put it on the wrong side because I can't see it now. Okay, we're gonna do, oops, let's cut our little corners. I always forget to do that. And I'm gonna try to fold this up this way. It's hard for me to see it the other way. Now let's try to put it in there. I like to see that glue so I'll know if I'm getting close to that score line or not. There we go. I am spreading the art glitter glue around this morning. But the good part is, that's going to dry clear and it's not going to leave a shine, so no worries. Okay, so there is our page. There's our flap. Now you can either do your flap in the front or the back. I like for mine to go to the back for some reason. I don't know why. Then I think we're going to do a top note here. And a belly band. So let's see. My top note, now I cut this from, I think I cut it from, well, I have the top note, I have the cut file on the Cricut and on the PDF. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check that when I finish this and make sure, but I'm pretty sure that I do. So what we're gonna do is, now I cut this one at, looks like 4.5, and then I made my little top note kind of thing there. I guess it's called a top note. And then it's cut at 6.5 long. So we're gonna score at 1/2 inch on that side. So then go ahead and fold this. And what we can do with this is slide it right in there and glue it down, and then that will be another flip out for journaling. Okay, before we put our top note in there, we need to go ahead and trace another one out for the paper. Now, I have to tell you, I am not a fan of this sheet right here at all. I do not like bugs. I don't even like the pictures of bugs. So I'm going to use this one on places where it will be covered really well. On the back side, it's got more bugs, so, but I think on the back side, it's going to be harder to tell that those are bugs once I've got most all of it covered up with our journaling paper. But I'm going to go ahead and trace this out just so that I will have it traced out when I start to cover the page. And hopefully I can see that. And of course, maybe I can. I have my mats cut out for the top note, and I cut them a little bit shy because I wanted a little of that black to show through there. Plus, if you cut them a little short, you don't have to worry about matching those edges up so close. When you're trimming them out by hand sometimes, or at least I can't. Everybody else might can, but sometimes I cannot. All right, so we are going to ink these up just so that you don't see where I made my mistakes on trimming. And then I punched out some little tags, and this is from a tag punch that I have had for a long time. I got it from Creative Memories, a company that's not even in business anymore. And it's like, it's this one. It punches the hole too. So if I can find this anywhere on Etsy or anything, I will list it, but I'm not sure if anybody, somebody might be wanting to sell theirs, but that'd be the only way you'd find it, I'm sure. But I think there's other tag punches out there, and if not, I will put one of these on the PDF so that you can copy it if you want. You're wondering why I'm making tags for this. And I'm just using Faded Jeans Distress Oxide. It's one of my favorite colors in the oxide inks to ink this up. So I am going to put this one down, I think, like that. I like that little pop of white in there. And all I'm going to glue on this is the bottom, the sides, and then right down the middle from this point down. And you'll see why in just a minute. Okay, and then just run a bead right down the center and try to get it straighter than mine. Then we're going to put this down, leaving a little room, all sides. Just like that. And then these are going to slide right in there, just like that. This can be more spots to journal. So then we're going to put this one down the same way. There we go. And you can tuck that in. And tuck that one in. Just like that. And then I think we need some ribbon in that. So I have drug out my little bag of, these are just odd ribbons that I keep in a bag. And since that has that pop of blue in there, I'm wondering if that's going to be too dark. I don't think that'll be too dark. Well, let's see if we have anything else. I have a whole basket of ribbon over there, but I don't want to drag all of it out. I'm just going to try to use something from here. Let's see what this right here looks like. Oh, I like that. Let's see if we can make that work. I'm not sure. Okay, I can most definitely get it through there, but it doesn't want to fold good. So I'm afraid I'm going to pull that hole out, and I really don't want to use a hole reinforcement here. So what I'm going to do is just use my Tim Holtz tiny attacher, and I'm just going to staple it. And then I'm going to trim the edges. Oops. Those scissors are not made for trimming, are they? Let's go ahead and grab our ribbon scissors and trim this before we put it in there. And then we can do lots of decorating here. Alright, so let's go ahead and attach this in our pocket page. So we want to attach it just to one side. I want to attach it to this top side. So we're going to put the adhesive down here. And I think I'm just going to bring it down to, let's see, make sure. I'm just going to kind of center it up. I was going to put it on one end or the other, but I think just centered will probably be best. There we go. So we've got that. Went ahead and matted that part. So, and then we can, you could always come back and add something else too, and we'll decorate that more as we go along. So there is our flap. There's one pocket, there's that, and now we just need to put our belly band on there. And on the belly band, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch each side of it with this punch that we started with yesterday. Okay, what's wrong? There we go. And then I'm going to put a piece of white cardstock underneath it so that it'll pop. And no, I don't shove those off on the floor. I have a garbage can right here beside me that I rake them off in. I messed up on that one a little bit, but we're going to let it go. I'm going to trim that around and around this one a little bit, and we're just going to let that work. I'm not going to re-punch it. And now we just need a piece of white to go under that. just want that to come right up to the edge, just like that. So I think I'm going to glue this on there and then trim it. Hopefully I can do that. Then we'll have to figure out how it, whoops, before we put it on there. Okay, so before we lay this down, we want to put a magnet between it so that this belly band will be held down by a magnet at the end. So I'm going to put it about right there. And I'm going to refresh my glue a little bit. Now we just need to trim that. Cute. I like that. Very, very cute. Now this is going to go right down the center of this page. I'm going to mark that right there. That's where I'm going to put a score line in there. And it's going to glue down just like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive right here, and then that will glue on the inside, and then when we put our mat on here, that will be covered up. But I do need to put something on the back, don't I? Okay, I don't think I'm going to punch another one like this to go on the back. I think I am just going to put a piece of this down. So I need to figure out how wide I need it. So I need it 2 by 7 1/4. So let's cut that. Okay, we have this piece cut 2 inches by 7 1/4, and we're going to put this one down. I'm just going to make sure that I put it the right way up, so when that flips up, there will be. Now we're ready to glue this down on there. So let's put a little bit of adhesive right there at that line. And we're gonna just eyeball it to center it. I'm not gonna measure. Ooh, don't grab yet. Okay, we have to go with that. I got it a little bit low, but not bad. So we're just gonna trim this off down here on this end. It's just a fraction. There we go. So there's our belly band. All right, we can go ahead and put our magnet down here so that we'll already have it down when we start to mat this. So all I did was just let my magnet pop on that other one there. Then we're just going to lay this straight down, press that down, and then there we go. And I forgot to ink the sides of this. Okay, so we have this front part that we can do some decorating on, and we will. Then you have this. You've got all this journaling room. We can put another piece here, and you can journal there. Then we have this sheet with a belly band, and then we need something to stick up under the belly band. Then you have this one, and this one that we're going to be able to put our days on. So what are we going to stick up under the belly band? Let's see what this looks like. Let's go ahead and score this. Now I cut this out from the template that I put on yesterday. I just trim this out, and then go ahead and try to score it. Well, it looks like it might be scored a little bit. Yeah, it's scored a little. So let's see. Depending on what paper we put on here will be what side we use here. Right now, I'm not going to glue that down. So let's go ahead and choose our paper for this. And what are we thinking? Got the bugs going on there. I haven't used this one yet. That's pretty. Now remember, your mats are cut at 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. Ooh, I had to look twice because I thought I had messed up. So this is the upside. So we're going to put that down just like that. Okay, so there is that down, and then that snaps into place right there. I like that. And then we need to open this up. Need one there. So I'm going to break it up a little bit by putting this one here. And then, ooh, I need one more cut. We want to put this one here, and then I need one for right there. Okay, so we have all of our pages covered. There's that little flap. There's that down. And then here's this one, that one, and that one. And then we just need to do our insert. And I have cut this for the insert. You can journal on this. Make sure I've got it the right size. And I'm just going to punch this, just like I did that white one yesterday. So then we're just going to glue that down right there. And I will put another piece on the back when we start decorating. I'll put another something. I'm just going to try to save my paper and then put the backs on some of these as we go along. So there's our insert, and then we need a little tab, a little pull tab. And I have used, and this is the coveted tab punch from Stamp It Up. I've had it forever and a day, and I doubt if I'll ever be able to find another one out there anywhere. But if I do, if I find one, I'll link it below. But that's what I punched my tabs out with. I will draw this tab out and put it on the template. So if I can't find one, then you can at least trim it out, you know, trace it and trim it out. And I'm going to move it down just a little because we have that other one. I'm just going to put my tabs in different places because I still don't know yet exactly how I'll put my pages in, what order. But I've got one up here, one there, and then I'll put some more down there. Okay, so on this one we have, and I think I will use this one for my first page because I love these little doors here. I may put some kind of title down through here. So you've got a place here to journal, place here to journal, and you can put, we can put some regular cardstock there where you can journal on it. Place here for photos, journaling, whatever. And then you have, so there's one, let's just call that one day. And then you have the second day, third day, and the fourth day. And then there is your fifth day. I thought I had my tab in there somewhere. So there's your fifth day. So you've got 5 days on this one that you can have spaces to journal. And when we come back and we add the little pockets and different tabs and things, there'll be plenty of places to journal on those for your thankfulness. So that's 5. Then you've got one here, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pages so far. So we've got 11 days just in 2 pages. So that's good. That is very, very good. Now, tomorrow we will do another page that just kind of got popped up into my head last night when I couldn't sleep. So we will do a different page tomorrow, and it's going to be a whole different layout than this one. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And I'm going to slide that up under there, and then we can put a little tab in there for journaling. That's going to stay closed just with that belly band, so we're just going to leave that like that. And then that down like that right there. So I think we're going to put these right here. These are some 49 in Market Stargazer flowers. And I'm thinking that looks pretty good right there, so I think I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to put mine down with hot glue. And then I got this little piece from a friend that sent it to me years ago. It's just a little resin flower, and I think she made it, I do believe. But we're going to put that down, and I just put a little bit of that ink on there. So we're going to tuck that right up in there. Oh, I like that. I like it, I like it. And I've got these stickers from Heidi Swap. And I'm thinking this one, I like this. It says something that made me smile. So we're always thankful for something that makes us smile. Oh, no, it's not going to show up unless I put it on something black. Let's see. See if she has it in black. Yep, it's in black on here. So we'll put this one back down. Use it on a different page. And then it is in black right here. Something that made me smile. So we'll use this black here. Oops. And this is one of the things that made me smile this week. I got this from Loretta Potts. I think that's how you pronounce your last name. And she gifted this to me. I got this week. And I've got some more things that I'm going to be showing you too. So what we're going to do is punch out some of these butterflies. I had a punch like this and I gave it away at one of my shows, one of my classes. And I have missed that thing ever since then. I have missed it. And I couldn't find one for less than like $60 on Amazon or somewhere, so I wasn't going to pay that price for it. That was way too much, but I love this Martha Stewart punch. And I am going to, well, I've left my glue open. So when I leave it open for a while, what I do is I stick that little pin down in there and give it a twist, and then it usually opens it right up. So I am going to put these little butterflies down. These made me smile. And then these little tiny ones are so cute to me. Love them. When I find a punch that I really like, I use it over and over. I know you guys get tired of seeing me use it. And then I need a little bit of bling in the center of them, don't I? Okay, when I don't have the bling, the little tiny pearl bling like I need, I take these and I just cut them where I need them and use them that way. All right, there we go. There is our little butterflies down with the bling in them. And then you know I'll have to go back and put some stickles on there, but I will do that later. So that is it. That's our second page. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And stay tuned for the rest of the album. We'll be finishing this up probably, let's see, today's Thursday. We should be able to finish it up tomorrow to do our other couple of pages and then put everything together, put our binding system in and put everything together. We may do some embellishing on Saturday, but as far as the pages, we should be able to finish them up tomorrow. All right, we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.